Welcome back to Minecraft Monday with Mango and Jobs on Feed the Beast Beyond. How you doing, Jobs?
I'm waiting for the update that is supposed to be happening that hasn't happened, but has happened.
Ah, yes. It's telling you that we got a server update, haven't we? But no client-side update.
Makes no sense. I'm very confused by this.
Mm-hmm. Right, so I promised the peeps some Botania today, and you've done some automation setup already, haven't you? Do you want to walk us through what you've done?
I made the flowers in the agricraft way,
Uh-huh.
and then I set up mechanical users and,
So,
and a vacuum chest from Ender.io, and then they harvest things.
so Agricraft. So basically, you were crossbreeding all the different seeds. So how did you start? Like, what was the first one you got?
I can't remember.
It looks like it was the white seeds. So you crossbred melon seeds with seeds on podsol, and you got mystical white seeds. And then, actually, let's do that. And then you could do blue. That didn't work. Then you went to yellow and brown. And then I guess you just moved on through the rainbow. So there's 16 petals here.
Yep, 16 colors of Minecraft.
And basically every time one of these grows, the mechanical user basically right clicks and it pops off.
I'm
And
guessing it's trying to right click quite often, but it gets nowhere.
and it gets sucked into the vacuum chest. Do you have any bone meal on you?
No. There's some in the system.
Yeah, but I don't have access to the system from down here. Okay, so Jobs has brought some bone meal over and dropped it in there. I'm going to right click. Oh no, bone meal has no effect.
No, not according to the mechanical user. You, of course, are just wasting loads of it.
Yes, we do have lots of bone meal though.
No, we don't. We've only got 31. Unless you've got some more left in your inventory.
Oh, okay. Is there no more?
No, this is it.
No more bones?
Oh no, we've got loads of bones. We just haven't got any more bone meal.
Okay, well, I'm going to wait for this one to grow so everyone can see what happens.
The thing goes in the thing when the thing works.
Yeah,
It,
indeed.
it, it it's pretty self-explanatory. It grows up. Once it gets to a certain point, it gets harvested. The thing pops out. It gets sucked up by the vacuum chest and goes into the ender chest.
Which goes into our system.
Yeah, that's
Mm-hmm. Hooray! There we go. And it's already gone. Right, so this one's a little bit more complicated. With Botania, there's something called a pure daisy, which if I use the Lexica Botania, which is basically the book for Botania, it's the
it's the
manual,
lexicon. The lexicon. Yeah.
lexicon even. It's the manual, which is a book and any sapling of any type. If you shift click, it would take us straight to the entry about the pure daisy. And it's this flower will purify any adjacent wood and stone blocks, as seen on the next page, into their purified counterparts, living wood and living rock. So basically, Jobs has created a system here that I have no understanding, that should automatically place wood or stone down for the pure daisy to convert into the living wood or living rock. How does it work?
It first tried. There you go. Right, place something. The timer runs down from. I can't remember exactly what it was I set it to, but this timer runs down. It sends a signal out. This signal goes immediately to the block to these auto breaker pits, which are set to devote the material that you're trying to alter. And at the same time, the signal goes out to these repeaters, which are set to their longest tick, so it delays enough for the breaker to a broken thing before the placer places a new one.
Ah,
Very simple.
yeah. So again, just going to wait for this to happen. Well, hey, so
Now
they've
it's
been
changed,
created.
and
That is so cool. Because anyone who's played Botania knows that normally what you end up doing is you put a pure daisy down, you ring it round with wood, you do another pure daisy, you ring that round with stone, you wander off, you forget that you were making living wood and living stone.
then you come back and realise you've only got 8 living rock and you needed whatever amount and it wasn't enough, and
Yeah, just absolutely painful. Right, so let's head up to our base and start making some materials. Now, you've already created the petal apothecary. Apothecary? Do say it for me.
apothecary.
Apothecary, thank you. And that is a pretty easy recipe. So if I just search that up.
Can't you just shift click on the with the Botania lexicon?
I completely forgot about that. So any 4 cobblestone, 2 cobblestone slabs, and any petal will make one of these. So we've already got one. And these are needed to make flowers. And the flowers we want to make to begin with are the endo flames. So you can see here that it's in the the petal bowl. And we
It's
got,
an apothecary.
thank you. We got 2 brown
What's
petals,
a bowl?
1 red petal, and 1 light grey petal. So if I get, you can see here that we have lots already. Light grey and, oh, already forgotten, red. There we go. And we need seeds. So, if we drop one of, ooh, wow, wrong button. Drop 2 of the brown, 1 of the light grey, 1 of the red. You can see there it's got a tick mark and it's sort of showing an arrow towards the endo flame. So if we drop a seed in, we get a achievement, get electric magic. Do you want to grab that? See if you get the achievement. Nope. Okay. But if we now right click with an empty hand, because Jobs filled it up with water, it automatically puts the recipe in. So we're just going to make a few of these. So now we have 12 ender flames. We are going to need a mana spreader. So with some living wood that we've already made pre ahead of time, I'm going to make 2 mana spreaders and a mana pool with a living rock. Nice and simple recipes there. Yeah, one mana pool will do for the moment. So gonna head down outside. Wow. Oh, hello. Clearing the way for Botania. So if we drop these endo flames down. Now if we shift there, I can see it's a rudimentary generating flower. It will absorb any combustible items or blocks dropped on the nearby vicinity, albeit only 1 at a time, and burn through them to generate mana while the fuel lasts. So there's a few small caveats. The ender flame will not burn anything that returns a byproduct, so cannot use lava buckets, and can hold fuel equivalent to that of 4 times a block of coal. Okay. What I'm trying to remember is whether or not you need to worry about them being next to each other, but you don't. So I'm literally going to just plant these in a line of 6. There we go. And
You got a hopper?
no, I don't.
Got an open crate?
Nope. So, I'm going to drop mana pool here, and I'm going to pop our mana spreaders. Oops. No, not there. Oh, damn these poppies. Right, there we go. Okay. Oh. I need some blocks. Do I have any on me? There we go. Just any blocks to be able to put these mana spreaders on. I used to remember that you could put them on top of flowers without a problem, but that's no longer the case. So now these flowers are now hooked up to the mana spreader, but you now want to be able to point the mana into, or the mana spreader, which is absorbing the mana from the Ender Flames into the mana pool. And I've forgotten the key piece of equipment we need. Did you remember, Jobs?
No, I haven't made one yet.
It is a wonderful wand. So let's head in. And it's called a Wand of the Forest. So let's search that up. And if we look here, what we need is living wood twigs. Do you want me to make you one, Jobs?
If you want.
What colours would you like?
You know what colours I'd want.
Black?
Yep.
You want double black?
Yep.
Okay. And I want magenta and purple. You see there, it actually puts the colours on the wand. It's really quite cool. So, I'm going to drop down again. Here is your wand. And I see that you've amended my layout.
Yes.
Okay. So what you need to do is if you shift right click, you'll see that down above my experience bar, you can see that it's changed from bind mode to function mode, back to bind mode. You also see in here, if it's got the little green bit, it's in bind mode. You shift right click on a mana spreader and then to the mana pool, and see that it automatically, in essence, binds it. And unfortunately, all of these ender frames need to be replaced. Now you can do this, or sort of sync with the mana spreader. You can do this a couple of ways. One you can see is the way I've just done, which I find the easiest. Or you can shift and bind them that way. So literally, wow. See, that's why I like to do that. And then we rebind that there. Okay. Wow. Why has this gone wrong? There we go. Right, are you bound? See the little tick at the edge of the bar in the middle. If I pop it there, it was a cross and it's now a tick. Any more crosses? There we go. Are you bound? Yeah, there we go. Lovely. Did you bring some coal down with your Jobs?
I'm bringing lots of stuff.
Fabulous. Okay, so Jobs has just jerry-rigged up a open crate with a hopper that's got blocks of coals and a redstone conduit onto a pressure plate. So what's happening here is the open crate will release one item directly below it every time it is allowed to. And the way it's allowed to is when there isn't a redstone signal applied. By using this simple pressure plate and the redstone conduit, basically any time there is an item on the pressure plate, there's a redstone signal, which means your coal is just not going to continuously drop onto the floor. The most you'll ever lose is one item that you are actually dropping. And basically, as soon as your flowers are able to pick up an item, they will do. And you can see here we got the wonderful effect. I think this one here is not actually... Yeah, it's not producing. This one... Oh no, there we go. It's producing. You can see there that they've all got sort of like they're full. And basically they are full of mana. They're waiting to send that mana to the mana spreader. The mana spreader is overloaded for the amount of ender flames that's here. And that's why that's full as well. But all you have to do is just give it some time or put additional mana spreaders down and it will soon fill up your mana pool. So what we'll do is we'll bring you back once we've got a substantial amount of mana. Okay, so Jobs, we've got like nearly half a pool of mana, which is more than enough to start on with the next steps.
Is that nearly half?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the first thing we want to do is create a mana pearl. Just by literally throwing a ender pearl into the mana pool and it just pops straight out for you. And what we're going to make is we are going to make a nope. It is an altar, a runic altar like that. So that's the recipe. I'm going to craft one. And there we go. And we're going to drop it in front of this spreader. Is that? Yeah, it's automatically binded to the altar. So the altar is where you will create runes. And runes are like, I guess they're just a crafting component of Botania, really, aren't they?
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to create the first couple of runes here. So, all you need to do is either sort of queue out an item onto the runic altar or even right click an item. So like that. And I want one of those, and one of those. And that huge noise means it is working on that rune.
It's only huge until you've edited it. For them, it's not huge.
Yeah, yeah, true. It was just like boom noise.
So don't worry, you're shocked by the fact it wasn't that huge because it was for her. Then she dealt with it to make sure it wasn't for you.
So now we've got this amazing lightning sort of effect, and that means that it's now ready for the next stage. So if you actually throw a bit of stone on there.
This living rock, you threw like 3 or 4 bits on there.
I did, didn't I? I've only meant one. And that will give you a rune and
an achievement, apparently.
And an achievement. I'm going to do the same rune again.
Right, you shift click with an empty hand or something?
You can, but I didn't have an empty hand. So you can see the progress sort of like cycling across that rune and just filling up. But only if you have... Oh no, you can do it no matter what you've got in your hand. Yeah, the runic altar, runic creation is a rather important complex in the advancement of the botanical magics. First and foremost, though, this type of crafting requires a decent knowledge of mana manipulation, which I'm kind of lucky to have. There we go. And I'm going to... Oh, you can't shift right click anymore. You used to be able to. I'm going to do a different type of craft, and again I'm going to pop these gunpowder in here to make mana powder, and these iron to make mana, what are these called? Mana steel ingots. I keep trying to get far enough away from the sound when it goes. So this is making, I think, a rune of earth.
A what?
A rune of earth. And we made rune of air beforehand. What did you think I said?
Well, it sounded like you said juniper, but with an R at the start.
That would be weird.
So Runiper was not helping me.
No. Oh. I failed at that. There we go. No, you definitely can't shift right click onto it anymore. which
That's
is
a
a
shame.
shame. Because that was helpful. See how our mana's doing. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's quite noisy down here, isn't it? With all of the mana bursts.
Get a sound muffler here.
Yeah. Now, do you want to do the Rune of Air for people? So it's a mana steel ingot, mana steel dust, no, mana dust even, fishing rod, bone meal, and sugarcane. And it's the Rune of Water, apologies. So what we'll do, bring you back once we finish making some runes of water. So Jobs, what's the thing that you've wanted more than anything for a long time now?
There's quite a few things. I'd like Windows to stop forcing updates upon people and allow us the option to choose the way it used to be. I'd like Quake Champions not to have champions in it.
In relation to Botania, should we say that?
Oh. I don't know, I've got a few issues with little bits of Botania, I think.
A few issues.
Yeah.
Is that the right way around? It wasn't. Lovely. Here we go. Wow, okay. How have I completely failed this? Let's look back at the book.
Not sure how, 'cause I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, okay. I need iron, not mana still. That would be why. Let's craft 1 and craft 2. Right, and then we need to do 4 of those with that. Let's craft 1. It's the Ring of Magnetization.
Oh, that's good. I've been wanting that for ages.
and,
Thank you.
and why have you been wanting that so bad? Explain why it's better for the people at home.
Well, because it picks things up and pulls them towards you.
But is that better than any other magnet?
Well, no, all magnets do that. But if I do this with a normal magnet, that torch would have already been flying around my head. There we go. See how that came to me? And it doesn't get picked up anymore, which apparently... This is a bit stupid. This is not working.
It's not as good as it used to be. Is that what you're saying?
Well, no, it's not that. Look, if I throw it down, it doesn't come to me, that's fine. But, okay, now it has apparently come back to me, and now it's gone to you because you moved. Something has changed.
But yeah, the ring of magnetization, you can turn off the magnets using a particular flower in Botania. So, for example, if you were wanting to stop coal following jobs, we can create a flower, which we will do in the future, to turn off the magnet effect. And also, it's you are able to throw items to another player with this type of magnet. With another type of magnet, you're not able to do that. So, what else was I looking to make? So, we've got the ring of magnetization. I would like a Sojourner's sash. Sojourner's sash.
So you don't want the magnet then?
I've made one.
It's not working apparently.
Oh, okay. Maybe because I need mana.
Well, no, it works without mana. I don't have any mana on me.
It is working.
Well, it's not picking up that thing right beside you and pulling it towards you.
Yes, so the Sojourner Sash is a belt that can increase your movement speed, jump height, and that is a zombie. Let's sleep to get rid of the night because I do not want a creeper in this area.
It's chunk loaded.
Chunk loaded. It's not chunk protected.
Really?
Mhm.
I suppose not all of it. The machinery in that is.
What's the drop? Oh right, yeah. Create a rune. This bit here is not quite.
No, you've squiffed this up a bit.
Indeed. So yes, the Sojourner Sash. The recipe is nice and simple. We need 1 rune of earth, 1 rune of air, and 1 mana steel. And we have all of that. So let's just do that. And in here, let's do the shift click and craft one. Did it craft? It did. I'm so excited. So I'm going to use the baubles. I'm going to pop my belt in. And I'm going to pop my magnet in there as well. So now I can actually move faster than jobs. Oh, I will be able to once I have some mana. Oh no. It's going to go so wrong. And what are we going to craft next? We are going to craft a bauble case. Now I've looked into this. This bauble case looks quite interesting. Sometimes, oh wow, the spelling there. Sometimes having too many baubles to pick up from can be a real problem as inventory space is limited. A better way would be to store all of these items in a bauble case, a handy container for baubles. The case interface allows for quick switching of the current equipped baubles. The case can also store mana-containing items like a mana tablet. So mana tablet is a way of having portable mana. We're going to need to make a couple. Would you mind grabbing a couple of ender pearls from our storage? Right.
You realise that the ring of magnetisation is broken, right?
Why?
Because it's causing serious DPS or something issues.
Okay.
I'm not wearing it, everything's perfectly fine. The moment I put it on, everything starts going glitchy.
Oh.
You're moving around glitchy.
I'm not moving right now.
No, but when you're moving around with it on, I could tell the difference in your movement.
Okay, so potentially I wouldn't recommend the ring of magnetization then.
Which means there's nothing I can do with Botania now.
Okay. So I was going to create a couple of mana tablets by popping some living rock around a mana pearl like that. So 1 for jobs, 1 for me. And we will show you how to fill those in shortly. And the next thing I'm going to make is a bauble case. Lots of crafting today. That failed. Oops. Try that again. Here we go. Oh, I don't quite have enough. It's and then 4. Oh, rats. Failed at that. There we go. That solved that problem. Here, have a bauble case. They're nice and pink.
What do I do with this?
You right click it.
Okay.
And it holds your baubles.
I only have 1.
I was hoping I could hold the angel ring in there as well, which unfortunately you can't. You can hold your mana tablet in there.
I don't have a mana tablet.
It's on the floor, right in front of you. So one of the final things from Botania that I would like to make is a Rod of the Seas. I adore having the Rod of the Seas. It is a living wood twig, which we've already shown you how to make. I believe it's a bottle of water up there. And a rune of water down there. And we just craft one. And as long as you have a mana tablet with a bit of mana in, you literally, no matter where you are, apart from the Nether, can do that. So it is a bucket of water, but it's always there. Like you know, with a bucket of water, you can use your bucket of water and then accidentally place some dirt over it and you've lost your water and then you have to find a pool. With this, you don't have to worry about that at all. It's just always available. Would you like one, Jobs?
No, thank you, because it gets in the way. Because when you place the bucket of water down, you then can't. You can pick up a bucket of water. You can't pick it up with the rod of the seas.
That's very true.
So that means you just got a water source stuck there. Then you got to cover it up with something. So you got to find blocks to cover it with.
Very true. Time and a place for both items. Rod of the Seas I really love for working in conjunction with the petal pocket. The pocket. Pocket
Yeah.
Pocket
With the bowl on the stand.
That's the one. Because you can literally just right click it and fill the petal bowl. Nice and easily. But there's one final thing to make in Botania for this particular episode. And Jobs, I want you to make one, and I'm going to make one as well. You take that potato. Potato. Wow, what was that noise all about?
What noise?
I don't know. It went boof, 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 boof.
Okay.
And you throw your potato in the mana pool. And then you can pop your little potato down. Look. And then right click him.
Okay.
Did you not get an achievement?
Nope, apparently not. I don't deserve one.
Did it not make a little love heart for you?
Yes, it's done that.
Oh. Wow, Botania's been very disappointing for you today, Jobs.
Yeah, it's not as cool as it used to be, apparently, somehow. For some reason, I don't know what's going on.
It could very well just be that it's because it's in this new version of Minecraft. It just hasn't quite
This new version of 1.10 Minecraft, when 1.12 is right, is about to be, well, it has already been released.
I did hear that 1.12 for Botania is nearly ready.
Which means that something's happened for 1.11, one would assume.
I think they skipped it.
Ah, yeah.
But yeah, because it's not being maintained by Vasky anymore. It's being maintained by someone else. It wasn't Vasky that tweeted about it.
Okay. Well, as far as I knew, Vasky had come back.
Huh. Anyway, one final thing to tell you about Botania. So to fill up your mana tablet, okay, so basically the way the mana pool works is you can see there that with the Wander of the Forest, if you sort of hover over it, you can see that it's showing mana tablet into mana pool. With my mana tablet, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just throw it there. And you can see that you've got the particle effects, and that is the mana tablet emptying out into the mana pool. Which, that's one way of transporting mana around, basically. But for the moment, what I want is I would like a nice full mana tablet to take around with me, so I don't have to worry about my sash running out of mana. So I'm going to leave that to fill up. Is there anything else to go through on Botania for today, Jobs? You've run away.
Nope, I can't think of anything that we need.
Anything else that's particularly useful? Well, thank you very much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed, please do leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. Leave a comment down below if you know what's happening with the TPS issues that Jobs mentioned. And yeah, see you in the next one. Bye for now. Say bye, Jobs.
Bye, Jobs.